Zargel. I should have known this day would come. You cannot escape justice. Alright, Conrad Kurz, calm down. You always had a sense of humor. Well, someone had to be the jester of the group. Tell me something. Am I the last? Yes, you are. I have come for you. Once a Nightlord, always a Nightlord, hey. Granted, you traded your wings for fins, but the methods are always the same. You could have done the same. No, I couldn't. I've done many bad things, mate, but hypocrisy isn't one of them. I take no pleasure in this. Ha! The Red Wake doesn't enjoy his work. That's the biggest lie I've ever heard. You know what I mean. It should have never came to this. I know. It's funny when you think about it. Talk about wrong place, wrong time. Of all the bloody supply ships, and you lot were on board. Didn't think the infamous Reaper Lord of the Void would be on board either. Wrong place, wrong time. Some of you ran away. Well, of course we did. We might be Nightlords, but we aren't all suicidal. Then why aren't you fighting back now? To tell you the truth, I'm a relic of a bygone era. I'm too stubborn to change, and I don't recognise my own legion or this new bastardisation of the Imperium. And honestly, I hope they both burn. I know I should be dead by now, so look at this as more of a mercy killing if that helps. I mean, I'm so old, I remember you as a scout, and you were a tall fucker back then. Now look at you, Chapter Master of the Carcharodons, the hero of the Badab War. You've achieved more than all of us put together. Should be proud of that. I have a confession. I was not a hero that day. I just wanted to feel alive again among my brothers, and despite that, I got lost in the performance of it all. The fear, the screams, the wailing. It felt so natural. In that sickening dance of combat, I could finally be a Nightlord once more. Then it ended. The cold numbness of reality washed over me as I realized that I am one of the last loyalist Nightlords alive. We are the last of the 23rd Company. I will be the last. I don't want to be the Red Wake anymore. But you cannot give up. You need to see me as a traitor, because if you don't do this, then they will send someone else to kill me than you. And to be honest with you, I would rather be executed by a fellow battle brother than some random assassin. Why am I struggling with this? Because you're flawed. Same as me, same as the other Nightlords. Now, listen to me, because this is the last bit of advice I'll give you. Being the Red Wake is more than just a mere title. It's a legacy. It might feel like a burden, but I assure you, it's a gift. It proves that even a lowly legionnaire from one of the damned legions can be saved, despite everything. Now you have a chance at redemption, so please, do not waste it on a fleeting nostalgia of our friendship. I need you to embrace the Red Wake, complete what Conrad Kurz failed to do, and become the symbol for justice and redemption that the Nightlords should have been. Now, I'm afraid it's time. You must end this. It's been an honor, old friend. Hopefully, we'll meet again. Do you think the Emperor will forgive us? I am no man of faith, but I really hope so. Goodbye, old friend. Dominus Nox.
Halt, who goes there? I've got a shotgun and I'm not afraid. By the throne, you're massive.
I have come for you.
For what purpose?
My purpose is confession.
Phew, I'm glad about that. You almost gave me a heart attack. Now, I ain't one to refuse, but haven't you Space Marines got chaplains?
This confession is something I wish to keep away from my brothers.
You don't trust them?
I do, but not for this. I don't want this confession haunting me.
I promise you, it won't come back to haunt you. What you say here is between you, me, and the Emperor. So, what's troubling your soul, my friend?
I am a Nightlord, seeking forgiveness for my sins.
Are you sure about that? I heard somewhere that the Carcharodons are the sons of Corvus Corax.
I assure you that I am a Nightlord who traded his wings for fins. I have done terrible deeds for the Imperium, and yet I don't believe in my convictions. Recently, a good man died so that I could evolve.
Evolve into what?
I don't know. Even now, the Red Wake screams in my mind.
We'll come back to that. Tell me, who was this good man?
He was a fellow Nightlord, hiding in Necromunda. His name was Sargel. I didn't want to do it, but I had to.
Why?
Because the Imperium didn't give me a choice. In his last moments, he asked me a question.
What was the question?
Do you think the Emperor will forgive the 23rd?
What did you tell him?
I reassured him. I told him I hope so.
Was he a good man?
We were Nightlords. We weren't designed for good intentions.
Yet he asked for forgiveness.
He was scared. Scared of being alone in the dark for merely being a Nightlord. He had no choice in that. Despite what you think, we were once considered loyal to the Imperium. The whole Legion was. That's ancient history now.
What else did you say to him?
I admitted to him that I am no man of faith.
Yet here you are, in this church, confessing to a preacher.
I too thought about that.
Care to share those thoughts?
Is the Red Wake deserving of forgiveness?
You talk about the Red Wake like it's separate from you.
It's more complicated than that. Morality was seen as weakness within our ranks, but at some point we all have to stare into the abyss to see what damage we've done. The Red Wake was born out of a broken mind. I have done many terrible things, and even now, the Red Wake clings to my soul. I always told myself that I didn't want to be the Red Wake anymore. But I am it, and it is me. Am I deserving of forgiveness?
I cannot answer that for you. The only person that can forgive you is you. I am a mere preacher, but I have seen a lifetime's worth of regret and pain in all those who confess. It is within the self where you may find peace. Despite all the horrors that this life throws at us, It is not impossible to absolve yourself from the past. It's about what you do now. The past is the past. The future is unknown, so focused on the present. Why don't you want to be the Red Wake anymore?
I grew tired of the slaughter.
And still you march on. Why is that?
Someone has to carry the burden of being the Red Wake.
But why you?
Because I am not beyond saving. The Carcharodons gave me a second chance. They rescued me, but I was too blind to see it. I resented them for not being like my brothers of old. Morality isn't seen as a weakness within our ranks. And with that comes humanity. We must safeguard humanity by disregarding ours. But we never truly lose it. We must hide our humanity within ourselves. Our job is grim, but our souls are safe. This is the nature of my evolution. My redemption, if such a thing is possible. You do not see the Red Wake, for that is reserved for those who deserve it. I finally understand my purpose.
And through the blinding fog of doubt reveals the shining light of truth. You have found your meaning in this universe, and with this knowledge you may find your peace. May the Emperor bless this journey.
This is Chapter Master Tyberos of the Carcharodons, and if you receive this message, then you will be aware that I am currently on a mission, ordered by the Inquisition. That is a lie. I went to Necromunda for selfish reasons that I pretended were noble. It was true that there were some Nightlords here, but I lied to you about my knowledge of them. They were my former brothers in arms. I was a Nightlord. I was in the 23rd Company during the time of heresy, and I saw the madness that crippled the Legion firsthand. And regretfully, I must confess, I was a part of that madness. You could say the madness of my Legion never left me. I have done terrible deeds in the name of the Imperium and in the name of my father, and yet I have made my peace with it. But nothing can go unpunished. There must be justice. I lied to all of you for so long. I wish I could say I had a good reason, but alas, If there was justice in this universe, then I would have died during the Baghdad War. I leave whatever punishment up to the Gargarodons, and if I am granted one request, then I highly recommend Bail Shah for the position of Chapter Master. He'll refuse at first, but he will be what I could never achieve. Hey, there's a big space marine over there.
Oh, he's scary.
Don't worry, little one, I'll protect you.
What's he doing? Just standing there menacingly. Maybe he'll be a friend. No, don't go, Tiny Tyrannid. No. Will you be a friend?
Yes. Do not disturb me again, my friend.
Okay. Can you give me a head pat? Yippee! Bye, scary friend. So, who was that space marine? I don't know. So, what should we call him? The scary friend.
You know something? I'm sure underneath all that power armor, he's a big old softy at heart.